I'm gonna take the belt away. You have a belt. And
I
now
like
it's
my
too
belt.
like too much for you.
I like it.
Why? It's
looks
for
better.
me. I need it.
No, fuck you don't. It's mine.
As the emperor of everything.
Yeah, no.
I
No.
declare myself to fuck you. You can't stop me, Lexi.
Don't worry, it gets even worse. If I had to choose a game that's more similar to Rec Room, it'd be Roblox.
Recognize me. I recognize you.
And that's not just because they're both sandbox games that let you build and create whatever you want. They are also both filled with a lot of bright colors. And what do bright colors attract? Children. And what do children attract? A bunch of freak-ass adults. Now, I'm not too versed in what goes on in Roblox, but I can say that I've synced more hours into Rec Room than I'm willing to admit. And in those hours, I can't even tell you how many times I've seen some chronically online freak trying to talk to some little kids. And usually, I'm just in the PvP areas doing my thing, doing whatever. So I can't even imagine how bad the grooming and other stuff is in like the roleplay and other areas of the game. And now, the first thing you think of, or at least the first thing I thought of when I started hearing about this grooming stuff in Rec Room is why? Surely this can't exist, right? Because why would you go on a Rec Room to find little kids? Like, I thought that was what VR chat was for. Like, surely they don't do that in Rec Room, right? Because, like, when I see a Rec Room character, the last thing I'm thinking about is, yeah, I want to fuck that. Like, who sees this bean-bodied freak and says, yeah, I want to get on that? But yeah, that was my original standpoint and my line of reasoning at the start. But I would be wrong. Because one thing that always stays consistent with these VR freaks is that they will do anything to get their prey. Because I kid you not, this one guy had just turned like 18. And the day after, he got found with like some 14-year-old boy. It's like the kill switch in his brain like activated the second he turned 18 years old and said, yeah, it's time to start grooming kids. And now there's a reason I specified VR players when I talked about them being freaks and grooming kids. Because shout out to all my Scream players. I have never heard of a single Scream player getting on some kid action. All y'all, shout out to all my Scream players. Like we know how to keep our hands off of children because we're not cooked.
Anyways, back to the freak Diddy stuff that goes on in this game. Now, one other thing that Rec Room also has in their game is these like custom full body avatars that you can use as costumes for your characters in certain rooms. And most people make like normal stuff like a monkey or banana costume. But the thing is, these costumes have absolutely no monetization.
Yeah, you said look at the image. What the fuck is that?
So you can make whatever freak stuff you want and throw it in a private room and call it a day.
Are you fucking kidding?
Because Rec Room's like, if it's in a private room, we don't worry about it. You do you in a private room. And also, since Rec Room has this, if you're in a private room, you do you policy. You get these like freaky Diddy party activities that go on in these crazy ass private rooms.
What? What the fuck?
And Rec Room does nothing about it because that's their policy. If you're in a private room, just do whatever. Like, we don't care. And so all these dumb little kids, you know, join these rooms like and don't think anything about it, and then they get groomed and do some freak stuff with, like some like 27-year-old man. Like, it's absolutely insane, and like it doesn't get monitored or nothing. But I will say that the Rec Room community does do some good, because when these groomers get found out, they're like banished from society. They're like sent to like the 7th circle of hell, never to be seen again.
Anyways, I'm out of points to make, so here's some crazy examples of this grooming stuff in Rec Room.
Gave me condoms.
Why?
She said that just in case. Yo, Lexi.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to kiss? You don't want to kiss?
Alright, all in all, this is some really deplorable stuff, but you gotta admit, it's kind of funny, because it's like these grown men that are trying to get with like these characters that literally like how do you find that attractive? Like, it literally looks like a Nintendo Mii. Like, how do you find that attractive? It's not like VR chat where they look somewhat humanoid. This is literally like a cartoon character.
No. Yeah.
Did you want to live in the same house as I do? We could travel the world, you know? And then you don't need to wonder that I'm talking to another girl.
Nigga, what?
Let me see your name.
Now there is a clip of them doing, you know, the nasty, the electronic nasty in VR chat. But if you want to see that genuinely, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're nasty. I'm not even gonna lie. You're nasty. I will not be showing that. If you genuinely want to see that, you're nasty. And you need to go look, take a good hard look in the mirror.
Like, you can't even make this up. In Rec Room!